understandable. That's understandable. Okay, what is our goal? Our goal, follow the cultist. Okay, we're following a cultist. I think they're outside. That's not what I wanted to do. Quick slot. I'm making sure these are. So I have that in that quick slot. I have that in my left quick slot. So put that on and reload your Shisa. I can hear someone running around outside. And then... Oh, yeah, I wanted to quick slot this guy. Quick slot, we'll put you up. Yeah. And then... How's my health? My health is fine. Quick slot you down. David, thank you. I appreciate you. God, it's weird when we play at the same time. My character just goes everywhere. I'm remembering the controls. Flashlight. Oh, shit. Did we just use a battery? God damn it. All right. I hear you yogging around out here. I don't know where the cultist went, though. Fuck. I guess we'll just move around until we find him. Thornton and Mulligan were taunting you after you looked around your trailer. There's a dude. And now it's... Okay, that must be the cultist. All right, we're on the right direction. I'm hoping. That's a cultist, right? Yeah, that's a cultist. Where are we going? Kalevala Knights MC Workshop. What the fuck?!
That line about Logan wasn't real. Don't think about it. The cult has the clicker. Get it? Fix this.
Okay. You know, they wouldn't call themselves cults. They call themselves Christian, and I'm not kidding. There's a lot of, like, independent ministries that are mainly just one family in Eastern Washington. I had some friends get sucked into one, and it was one of those ones where, like, you don't kiss or hold hands before you get married. Your parents have to be asked, and then you court, and then your wedding is the first day you hold hands or kiss. Not exaggerating. That's real. They are. There's a lot, because it's just, like, it's so middle of nowhere. Like, there's a lot. And they call themselves, like, the one that I know about that's genuine from my town, the Vineyard. They call themselves things like that. The Vineyard, the Orchard, the Pine Woods. And they use the overarching, like, we're a Christian ministry. But they have their own very, very bizarre rules. I had some friends get sucked into it. And you know what? You know how people are like when they find religion later in life? I'm like, you do you, boo-boo. I ain't about it, but you do you. But, like, when you're not raised in it, there's something about people that find it, like, in their teenage years, their early 20s. They fucking go so hard. So hard. They got into it really, really hard. It was weird. But, yeah, actually. They don't wear deer antlers or anything. They tend to wear, like, hoodies. Like, the cool professor. Or, like, you know, when you, like, go to one of those cool Christian ministries where there's, like, the cool dude that has puka shells and, like, a braided leather bracelet and plays guitar. They kind of are. It's super weird that they actually call themselves a cult. Like, the cult of... Oh my god, it's truly insane, Mike. It is truly insane. Oh yeah, absolutely. The amount of Christian influencer YouTubers that are able to call themselves ministries make me so fucking angry. You're getting a tax break and your YouTube channel is not a ministry. Fuck off. Yeah, it's pretty wild. I mean, it's not a joke. I could technically tax register this as, like, religious or whatever if that was something I'm into. What the fuck is that? Ah! So fucking hard. A friend of mine was Mormon. She got married like that, only to find out she'd saved herself that long to get married to a guy who didn't like the sex as an idea, yeah, that's, again, to each their own. Like, I don't hold any ill will towards people who have personal, like, morals and stuff towards premarital sex or whatever the fuck. But man, not my jam. He went in there. I know where the cultist went. I'm just looking around. Huatari swung the knife, stabbing again and again. Deer mask. Huatari butchered his victim with the puko knife. Well, is this for children? Not a cult. God, man. Literally, David, yeah. I think it'd take most of them were 15 people living on a farm in the name of Jesus. How do you think these balloons stay lit for so long? A cohort, if you will. Cult of the Lamb, you're right. Did she call it a cult, or did the followers start calling it that? I don't remember. I need to play through those games. I didn't play them last year. It's weird. I usually play through them once a year. Oh shit, that means there's a lunchbox nearby, probably, right? I'll come to you, cultists. Don't worry. But usually when we see those eyes, that means that there's gonna be a lunchbox nearby. I mean, infinitesimal Vex, people, every different interpretation.
Alex Casey lunchbox?
Yes, another Alex Casey lunchbox. Where? That's a toilet seat or a life preserver. Oh, is that it? Oh my god, that blended in. It must be so exciting to be the story's hero. Honestly, I'm a bit jealous. I wish I could be the protagonist of something. With unicorns! Sick. Alright, cultist. Sorry. It's the stabbing, yeah. I really thought that, oh, there's another one. I thought this was for kids, though. Haunting laughter echoed up from the well. What the fuck?
This is the workshop from the photo with the cultists. This is where they had the clicker. If it's still here, I need to find it.
I'm a moose. He's such a good boy. I hear someone running around like a fool. Oh, I knocked over the moose. Oh. Is it still moving? Stop. Why is everything knocking over? I didn't do this. What's that one? Meow. These artists are off the shit. Did you do it, cultist? You running around all willy-nilly in here? What a cool float. Bright Falls 81st Deer Fest. It's a lot of... I hear walking. I don't even know how to do that accent. I'd have to hear the brothers again. It's a very, I mean, delicate accent. Are you even American? Something is gonna get me. It's been too long. Pratka baana ya perkele. Okay. Washington plates. Wow, why do you have so many? What the fuck? That's not weird. Is that a murderer thing to do?
Locked. They must be in there. There has to be a way to get this lock open.
I bet it's probably in this room. Somewhere. Or nearby. Oh, a computer. I bet it's there. It's not a murder thing to do. Right? It's like keeping people's licenses or something. Oh, it is a bike shop. All right. Bike road and, well, perkele. If I'm saying that right, I have no idea. Ilmo, I can't find the new door lock combination. Look inside the smiley cup. Doesn't help me, Yako. Thanks, everyone, for your valuable input. I'm assuming that means Sunday sauna night is on. Sauna is good for the body and good for the soul. I know that's how they say it. You may not like it, but it likes you. And all condiments are welcome, of course. Ilmo? Sauna comments? Perkele. Perkele? Like that? I can roll. Some people can't. I think it's genetic. Ilmo, ignore Fred. He doesn't have what it takes, and he's wrong about ketchup, too. It's obviously chili mayo or nothing. Marv. Not everyone enjoys frying themselves to death, Ilmo, and who would pick mustard over ketchup? Hello, fellas. I suggest we start a regular sauna night now that the old place is working again. What's the best time for it? How about a classic Saturday night session? I'll bring the sausage and mustard. But BYOB, Ilmo. Do you eat in sauna, or is it like after or during, or... Because, like... Same. All of these condiments in the hot, steamy... Yeah, like, it's just... This is a porn, right? This just sounds like... Usually after. Okay, that's what I was thinking. In sauna sounded weird and gross. Dirty. The Deerfest floats are eating up our space. Try to keep things neat and tidy around the workshop, okay? I can't find my tools. I can't even find my left hand, even though it's attached to me, but I will find my boot up somebody's ass if y'all keep making a mess. Ilmo. Hi, Uncle Ilmo. Hope you're well. Charlene and I still haven't received our paychecks from last month's Coffee World promo work. Are you sure you sent them? Could you double check? Maybe they slipped through the cracks. Also, Charlene wanted me to tell you her suit still smells weird. Charlie. Are those the coffee people? This is your final warning to stop taking the OOP out of the assembly hall. You want to get drunk in the workshop? Fine, but the OOP is for ritual use only. You idiots are worse than my kids. That's from Yako. Jesus. What's the oop? Why is Yako ritualing oop? Is that an object of power? One time we did decide to drink in the sauna, and I will... Oh my god, the alcohol and the heat? Oh my god, yeah. Would not do it again. That sounds dangerous. That sounds like drinking out on a boat, and you just don't realize how, like, dehydrated you're getting, and your vessels are all getting bigger because of the heat, and all the blood's coming to the surface of your skin. That's what I thought, but they're saying they're drinking it, but it's also for ritual uses. Maybe it's an OOP that's a drink? I don't know. We'll have to find it. Hello, I've seen some of you place our stashes in the open. Please don't do that, you rascals. All right, Ilmo and Yako are part of the cult. That is confirmed via these emails. Look inside the smiley coffee cup doesn't help me. Look inside a smiley coffee cup. The breathing. Ew, is that just a pastry chilling there? Bros, clean up after yourself. Are you a smiley cup? No. Smiley cup? No. Where está smiley cup? It's kind of an adorable cult, honestly, them and their little deer antlers, until they rip out hearts. And then it's, you know, there's a bunch of coffee cups that don't have smiles on them. God, that's scary. Ooh, nice pie, though. So this is the float shop. Cute. A duck. That is the smiley cup right there. Are you a smiley cup? No. Yes, they definitely wore the antlers while they tore the hearts out. Yes. As far as I remember, yeah. Bolts.
That's a good deer.
It's a pretty deer. It's a good deer. It's a pretty girl. It's a pretty girl. Oh, it's nice, Billy. Pretty deer. Oh. Weirdest thing Saga does in the entire fucking game. Pet deer. Dead ones. Morning crunch. Is there a smiley cup? Right, and like what cult records their illicit activities? Like, that's still a mystery to me. The fuck are they doing with that? Fleur? You. Look inside of you. They're content creator. Oh, that's a smiley cup. Oh. But that's only one. Maybe there's more than one smiley cup. What are you? Read it. Read it.
Hey, stop right there. The shape stumbled out of the dark toward Deputy Mull.
Hey, I mean, someone had to make a highlight reel of team building events. Imagine the dialogue. Oh, look at Jerry carving through that chest again.
Thornton was doubled over, coughing. A chunk of cold pastrami caught in his throat. Bring it, fucker. Mulligan fired. Thornton hacked the pastrami out of his windpipe, opened fire with his partner. The monster fell.
Cheers.
They kept shooting. The thrill of domination. This was the cult of the tree. Not one tree. A forest. Secret knowledge in a deer mask. The last line of defense. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Bright Falls' fucking finest. They crept over, pulling out their flashlights. The horror. This is Monica from the tackle shop. An innocent woman. Thornton's pastrami came back up.
Oh.
You're back with Pat Maine, and we've got a very
Oh,
special
Pat.
guest today on the program. It's artisan cuckoo clock designer Terry Feldman. Terry, how are we today?
Hey there, Pat. Doing just fine. I'm a super big fan of the show. What a treat to be on with you today.
The pleasure's all mine, Terry. Now, I hear you're doing something special.
I don't know
for
Good
Deer
Trouble.
Fest. Tell us about that.
Yeah.
Oh, do I thank you?
crafting a selection of
Case
custom
boards.
basswood cuckoo clocks, but the real special sauce is when it's cuckoo time and you're expecting a bird to pop out for a chirp. Out comes a big old deer.
Well, that's just neat.
Yeah, it's pretty
That's
neat.
just neat.
That's gonna have the tourists tickle
Is it?
pink. And I hear you're
We
selling
have a
these
great horned
at
owl
the
here in the
Sunday
States, but they
market.
probably look
So
differently.
make
Look.
sure to say hello to Wendy Davis from our sponsor, Davis Family Beef Jerky, while you're there. All right, Terry, you still there?
Yeah, still here. I'm just... Geez, Pat, I'm sorry to tell you this. I thought you heard Wendy's dead.
Oh boy, that's a strange joke you're
Oh
playing
yeah, I
there,
remember this one
Terry.
now.
No, it's. I'm sorry, Pat. You know all that FBI business. Wendy was one of those bodies they found.
Well, that's just not possible, Terry. Wendy stopped by this morning with 3 flavors of beef jerky. She brought me the smoked hickory and the teriyaki and then what was that other one?
I'm real sorry, Pat.
What was that other one? She was just talking about this just hours ago. Smoked hickory, teriyaki, and
Are they really big, David? Because the ones here are huge.
Thanks, Tapio. It's just a bit
At least
of
the
a
ones in
strange
Washington
joke,
are really
Terry.
big. Like they
Not
stand
going, I won't put you up to this.
Pat,
like that
Well,
tall.
Somebody's having a laugh over this little prank, I'm sure.
They're
Terry,
huge.
thank you so much for your time. Can't wait to see those deer
I'm looking at
fresh
them too. I'm gonna
cookies
pull
at
them
the
up and we're gonna figure it
Wendy
out.
will be there with her beef jerky as always, and
Poor
we'll
this
be back
dude.
after this.
I feel bad for him. Okay, so this is what I looked up in terms of the owls, and I'm assuming we mean the owl over Alan's desk. The Artelling sign. I don't know. One looked kind of smaller, but then that other view, maybe not. I think yours just has a more narrow head, the European one, and it makes it look taller. But no, actually, I think maybe they're about the same size. Yeah, I think you're right. It's one of them. We'll have to look at the eye color. Now I'm curious. Less owl, same price, exactly. Where do we see owl stuff? Isn't it? It's in this. We'll just play one real quick. Not that one.
The victim was one of their own. FBI
Yellow.
Special
Does it
Agent
have
Robert
horns?
Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago.
Now I don't
That
know.
way it suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival.
I think it's European. You know why? The chest pattern. I think it's the European horned owl. It's got the horns, definitely. I think it's the European one, and they just used a weird color fake eye in it. Because I'm looking at the chest of the European horned owl, and it has those cool black, like, strikes, kind of. And the Washington one does not have that chest at all. The Washington one is much more of a overall kind of brown color. Even though this takes place in Washington, we're just curious. We're curious cats. Curious kitties. Yeah, all over. The Washington one doesn't have the strikes. Yet the Washington one has more like this kind of pattern. Like these like kind of, I don't know, swirls. Who does it work for?
And then there was the page. This
Kino, that's one of my favorite facts. And it goes back so far. Like Athena's animal in ancient Greek mythology is the owl for justice and wisdom. But owls are like notoriously the most empty-headed bird. It's fucking hilarious. And crows are supposed to be like the devil and darkness and whatnot. And they are like smart as sin. It is funny.
page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into
Yeah, I think it's
terrifying
European
depths.
just on this.
Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words
Alan's voice
These
is
words.
great.
felt like a message.
We've heard
Was a
this.
message.
This is an old one.
Someone
wanted to look at
knew
the owl.
they were here, what they were doing. Someone playing a game with them, leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this
An owl
impossible
could mean
mystery
so many
presented to
different
them,
things here, really.
even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Like an owl, just in terms of like if we're looking at the symbolism of the owl for Alan, it could mean wisdom, but it could also mean like silent predator. It could mean that the person who hunts in the darkness, i.e. Scratch. Like, owls are pretty fucking interesting. There's a lot of cool facts about them, but one of the most interesting ones is it's not just silence. Like, we've watched that video before that shows when other birds fly over a table covered in feathers, the feathers move with the wind pattern that their wings are causing. Owls, the feathers don't move. Owls, like, they have this crazy feather pattern that makes it so they fly silently and they cause no air disturbance under them, so prey doesn't know they're coming. There's a lot of cool things about owls that could be associated in here with Alan. I don't know what it is. but there's a lot. Probably, I'm sure, like, there probably is a lot more. Like, I don't even know, it's probably totally illegal to fucking hunt an owl, let's be real. I don't even know. Closest reasoning I came up with involves their eyesight and ability to observe their surroundings, and that being construed with wisdom. I mean, very much so. It's like, they literally, owls can turn their head, like, almost all the way, right? I know this is crazy. I've never seen Twin Peaks. I plan to watch it as soon as we're done playing this series. I don't know how I've missed it. I don't know how I've never watched it. I didn't have TV. That's why I never watched it. I'm going to. Because people have talked about it so much, and, like, the inspiration it led into this game, and I just am like, ah. Yep, owls are not what they seem. Mystery. I haven't seen the newer one, older one. It makes me feel bad. Because I know I'll probably like it. Lunchbox found behind the motorcycle club in Waltree. And then we did get a lot more to put in. I could have swore we did this at the end of stream today. I mean, yesterday. That one's for later. Cult. Bring it, fucker. Mulligan fired. Thornton hacked the pastrami out of his windpipe. The thrill of domination. This was the cult of the tree. Hey, if everybody else is willing to give it a try, if Knives wants to add it to the show wheel, I'm down. It's definitely one of those shows that I've just meant to watch forever and never had a chance. What did it... This is the cult of the tree. Thank you for that follow. Welcome to my channel. Shut up. There's so many places we could put it. Oh, I bet it's... What does that shiny one say? What kind of cult? Cult symbols? Cult psychology? Ooh, maybe.
No.
Shut up! I tried. Who's involved? Ooh. Yeah. Mulligan and Thornton. This is all new stuff we just got? Okay, cool. The page described Mulligan and Thornton as members of the cult of the tree. Yes, it does. The trail of the cult. The biker garage.
The photo proved the cult had the clicker. Tor and Odin were in it too.
I love potos. Poto
following
birds
up
or
on
whatever.
later.
They like look like a log. They're fascinating. Camouflage is such a cool feature of animals. It's such a weird thing that they have just developed to look like a piece of bark. Patus, they kind of look like a tawny frog mouth or like a kookaburra or something. Like they're one of those like squat, weird, almost owly looking creatures, but they've got that mouth. I love them. It's pretty good, but some of the middle of the show gets kind of silly. Hey, is it like silly like Supernatural? Because I've made it through that whole show twice. I like silly. Silly can be good. Email saying the OOP should stay in the assembly hall. It is. It's totally uncanny. You really can't even see it. I get these kind of birds. I love looking at weird animals like that, so I get it on my Instagram feed all the time. And I got one recently within the last couple months that was a mama and a baby. And the baby was like it was so cute because they looked like clones. It was like the big full grown one and then the little baby, and they were doing the exact same pose, like looking like a tree trunk. And it was just so cute seeing the baby mimic its mom. Animals are really cool. This is from the same garage photo. We went there. That means the clicker could be here. I need to be careful. What the hell is an OOP? Is it connected to the clicker? Oh! I bet the clicker is the OOP they're talking about. Just a theory. Don't tell me. I know I say that all the time. I know you guys don't want to tell me. It's just like, just in case. Can I do this yet? I can! Okay, what do we want to upgrade? Let's upgrade our pistol. Why not? Hold the fire button to activate auto fire mode. This significantly increases the rate of fire. Increase the magazine size by 50%. Load 2 headshots in quick succession to stun an enemy for extended duration. Magazine size would be incredible, because man, that
Saga
reload
had
is
lost
fucking
count of how
murder.
many shots she'd fired, but she was sure it must have been more than she had in her magazine. And yet, she'd not run out of ammo. As if the magazine had grown to fit more bullets. She fired again.
Muy interesante. Are shoe bills the one that sound like a machine gun? They're dope, but man, they make me nervous. Nope. Yeah, those birds are that is a dinosaur. I think that's what happened when we killed all the dodos. That bird came to light like, oh, you think you're gonna do that again? Whatever the fuck. Look up shoe bills. They're insane. Deals increased damage to enemies that are stunned, blinded, or knocked down. Increased reload speed. Kills an enemy to restore health. I can't do any of those. Working on Saturdays, a lot of waiting. Do you still get paid? I mean, as long as you're getting paid. Sure. Can we talk to our deer again?
6 remaining.
Okay. Thank you. Oh yeah, I grabbed a pen to write these down. So, oh. Okay, there's one, and there's one. Sick. Look at the smiley cup. And then that one. And then that one. And now we go put that into something. Yeah, it's not the worst, just the first Saturday. Yeah. No. I used to feel that way when I was at the hospital a lot, because it was either, you know, feast or famine. Like, either you were so busy you didn't breathe, or I'd sit and watch a lot of fucking YouTube and just, like, drown out. And I'd go a little crazy sometimes, and I had to remind myself, like, I'm getting paid to do nothing. Just keep sitting. You're fine. In here, right? Yeah. Oh, there's something else I should have clicked on. No. Okay, we have this one, and then nope, that one, and then that one, right? Oh no, not this one. It's like the nope. Shit. I must have looked at the smiley cup wrong. Fuck. I did it again. Ooh, cool bikes. When has the shop ever made that much sound? I totally put that in. Or maybe it's supposed to be like that. I know. Is there another smiley cup? Does that be fucked up? There's a big cup up there, but I don't think any of them are smiling. Uncomfortable to say that out loud. Yeah. I touched that deer, right? It's pretty deer. Pretty gross. Don't touch it. I touched it, okay. Alright, door. Jess. Why? that's the code, unless it's backwards. Sure.
This is the cult's hideout. Their headquarters,
Aw.
even?
This is where they do their stick crafts. And drink fuck tons of coffee, dude. This is my kind of cult. Caffeine cult. Just kidding. Cults seem dangerous. Oh, I should put some shit in there. I got a lot of shit in my shit. What is that? Battery pack, flares, bolts, a propane tank? That seems unsafe. Don't you put it
There's a
in your
basement.
North American folklore.
A fuse. Could come in handy.
I want coffee and a popsicle stick craft day. Same. Like a big long table with just like weird little felt fuzzy balls and popsicle sticks and warm beverages. Mayhaps a home cooked baked good.
The
Heaven.
cult is leaving supplies around for themselves. This will be handy.
Maps. That light switch you found washed up at the lake is not junk, it's fucking important. Trust me on this. From now on, whenever we catch a target, we're gonna cut out its heart, stick this thing inside, and flick it. I know it sounds weird, but just trust me. It'll be like a ritual. This is gonna work. Oh, banana bread. Yes. Individual monkey breads. Like pull apart. Yum.
The Nightingale ritual wasn't completed.
Everyone please read. I'm not trying to play the blame game, but we cannot let random tourists walk right onto one of our rituals. We were stopped before we got to use the clicker. Hell, the lights weren't even set up yet. It's unacceptable. So let's look at the learnings. We need to be faster with our setups. We need to be 100% positive someone is on lookout duty. Communication, communication, communication. Slip-ups like this are why we have FBI agents snooping around, which is not great. I'm only being harsh about this because I know we can do better. I've marked the map like you asked. That's all the stash is, by our last count, locked and loaded, ready to go. Banana monkey bread? I don't know if it's legal or not, but I'm gonna look for it. I had to write it down on my notepad. I'm gonna look for that, because I have some frozen bananas right now, and that sounds fucking amazing. Yum. Yep. Read.
The cult isn't well organized. People aren't following orders.
It is punny. And also fucking delicious, though. I don't know anyone who doesn't like banana bread. I love banana bread. I have some frozen banana bread that from the last batch I made still in my freezer. Read to whomever has been sabotaging lake house equipment. Stop it! If you're looking for ways to help the cult, this is not it. Unless bringing the feds down on us is what you consider helpful, in which case you can fuck right off. Stay away from the FBC, and if you see them poking around again, report it to the Grandmaster. Grandmaster Whomstuff.
That's it.
That's it. You got it. Oh.
This is the cult's process.
Beer.
Their
it looks
ritual.
like. The ritual for Taken. 1. Surround the target. Subdue them. Use hammer or other blunt object. Restrain them. Carve out their heart. Recite the words. Put the clicker into their chest. Flick the switch 2 times to make sure it works. Remember floodlights on tripods. We need to see what we're doing. Always work in pairs. Huh. I'm uncomfortable. Ooh. Uncomfortable. Wood's scary.
This is one weird cult.
We are the cult of the tree. We watch in the night. I see it now. This is our mission. Make the woods scary again. It's a tree. A spruce tree. It's a spruce tree. It's amusing. It's a spruce tree. Keep them out. Keep them safe. Together we are a forest. Cult of the tree. That looks like penis skin.
Rose. She's that
Rose.
waitress from the diner.
No shit. Rose Marigold Observations told you your last name was Marigold. Still weird. 3/21/2014. 6:35 a.m. Leaves home in car. 6:46 a.m. Arrives at Oh Dear Diner. 7. Opens restaurant. 9:44 a.m. Spills a cup of coffee. Stares at coffee puddle and seems suddenly delighted. Begins talking animatedly to the puddle. Observer not in diner did not hear her. Goes on break. Back from break. Ate a sandwich and wrote in notebook. Couldn't see text. Stares at ceiling fan for approximately 50 seconds, smiling. Leaves Oh Dear Diner on foot. 3:08 p.m. Stops at pier and writes in notebook. Stares at clouds and becomes upset. Shaking her head and speaking up at the sky, not close enough to hear. 4:23 p.m. Leaves pier. 4:25 arrives at car, enters. 4:34 arrives home. 4:52 watches TV. 5:45 p.m. cooks dinner. Macaroni and cheese, watches TV while eating. 9:21 p.m. goes to bed, reads The Sudden Stop. 10:05 p.m. turns off light. That donut, it just, yeah, I mean, it's not a good idea. I wouldn't. Oh shit. This one. Observation report, subject, the cult of the tree. Summary, intermittent surveillance of the paracriminal group known as the cult of the tree shows that their operation is limited to a small area of Washington state. The group is reported to be made up of dedicated individuals equipped by only common tools. Overall level of organization is low. Overall comprehension of is low. Our assessment yielded a category orange risk status. Further inquiry should be made as to the exact details and sources of their knowledge regarding paranatural elements. Investigation unit recommends the cult of the tree be kept under permanent surveillance, with preparations made for the group's arrest and seizure of assets. See file 852111027 for full report and recommended action. Summary and full report to be forwarded to Dr. Marmont and Dr. Marmont at the Cauldron Lake Research Site, as both operate in a shared area. Addendum. Recommended action downgraded to continued intermittent surveillance, no arrest due to prioritization of resources. It looks shriveled, like the frosting used to be a different shape, and then the donut dried and shrunk. So maybe fresh I'd fuck it up. But like that? You mean the third berry in that meme? Oh, look! A strawberry. You were right. These sneaky fuckers are watching us. And our level of organization is fine. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. What is that? Is that just a raw pastry? Is that... The redacted truly is. It is. No, you're not wrong. Ooh, chocolate. chocolate chip. Oh my god, what kind of walnuts? Yep. Walnuts work really well. It is Kareljan Piraka Karelian pie. It's a pie. It looks like freshly risen dough that's all yeasty. Gross. I want to make this banana fucking bread really bad. I might do that literally tonight during movie night. That's just the board, right? That's not looking down. We got Nordic mythology, a deer mask, a lot of pill bottles and beer bottles, which seem like a terrible thing to put together, but who the fuck am I? I wouldn't do this.
A creepy basement.
You shouldn't.
Shit.
Peanuts and banana and chocolate are kind of a fucking great combination. I don't know if I...
Hey!
You know, why not make
Freeze!
both? You know what this looks like? This looks like a church in Eastern Washington. I wish I was joking, but the amount of people I know that have deer antler chandeliers in their homes is absurd. Do peanuts work well in a cookie? I don't know if I've ever put like whole peanuts in a cookie. It's usually walnuts or almonds. It might be worth it just for the experiment because I don't think I've ever done it. Do they stay crunchy? I might do it just for the science. Ooh, like pan roasted peanuts.
That's the clicker.
Where did they go? Where did the cultists go? What the tit? Okay. I knew it!
They took it. They're playing
What?
with me. I was so close.
How? Okay. Clicker was taken from the altar. Uh-huh.
The clicker was there the whole time.
I mean,
Fucking Mulligan and Thornton.
you can put chocolate chips wherever you want. Secret meeting group under the garage. This is the Cult of the Tree's headquarters. And we have... Wow, we got a lot. Cultist room hidden beneath Ilmo's motorcycle club. Who's in... It wouldn't be... Would it be... Fucking A? You know what my mom used to do? You could... Which would incorporate into this, y'all that think about cooking. When she made pies when we were a kid, if you had extra pie crust, she'd, like, stretch it out on a cookie sheet and, like, brush butter on it and then sprinkle cinnamon sugar on it and bake it real fast. And it was, like, the pre-pie snack. I think TV remote every single time, but it's a light switch. Like, old school, like, inline light switch. Report on Rose Marigold found in the cult HQ. She might be involved. Rose is that waitress from the diner. Is she involved with the cult? Maybe. Drug-fueled scribbles on the origin of the cult's triangle symbol. Are they drug-fueled? How do we know that? I don't get that inspired when I'm high. I might. Where are we in this? The clicker was just, we were literally about to grab the clicker and then the cultist somehow mysteriously grabbed it from us. I don't know how else to, that's it. That's what we've gone through the park. Coffee park. Note detailing the steps of the cult ritual. There's a lot of ritual cards to put it somewhere.